Hi everyone, I'm Ed Harrold. Grateful to be here with you on PT on the Net today, giving you some strategies and concepts to help maximize your endurance workouts. For the next few minutes, I'm going to lead a release and relax sequence that I love to do after an hour or two workout of heavy endurance training, speed, interval, steady state, combining it all into a full endurance workout. I want to take 8 to 10 minutes after those hours of training where I can begin to incorporate the energy, the awareness, the knowledge of the workout deeper into my cells. So I'll be breathing through my nostrils as slowly as I can, repatterning my autonomic nervous system, bringing the heart rate down, secreting serotonin and dopamine in the biology of my body, and dopamine and oxytocin in the neurochemistry of my brain, so I can begin to feel really good about what I just accomplished. And with my body being still, it's optimal for the brain to quickly integrate what the body just sent up and transcended in the last period of endurance workout training. So I think this is one of the most important parts of beginning to integrate deep gains without putting more wear and tear and stress on the neuromusculoskeletal system or training with more intensity or frequency. Now, what I'm going to lead is 8 to 10 minutes long. Sometimes I'll just sit in a meditative posture and I'll try to have a straight spine and I'll focus my attention on the in and out breath. And when I focus my attention on the in and out breath, the inner critic or my ego can't interfere with what's on my mind's ear and eye at that moment. So for those of you who would like to start a meditation practice, it's really easy to do after you've just released all the tension out of your body. Because the major resistance we have to meditation is the tension that's stored in the body. So if you're looking to start a meditation practice, take 8 to 10 minutes after your workout and just sit quietly and just feel the breath coming in and out of the body. Release and relax tension that might have accrued in your cells, in your mind, from what you just worked through. And just honor yourself in being still. And in that stillness, greater improvements in speed will occur the next time you try to go fast. If you're not into the meditation practice, another way of doing this would be lying down on your back. And I have this beautiful cushion here where I can bend my knees and my knees will be supported. And this helps produce great support in my sacrum and my lumbar spine. So you could do this with pillows at home. I have this amazing cushion from my Zen home, which really helps me relax. I come down on my back, and I like my hands at my sides, and I want to make sure the back of the neck is supported. There's no tension in the back of the neck. I let my eyes close, and I become aware of my breath, and I begin to breathe as slowly as I can, letting go of the last workout, not focusing on what the next workout might be like, and I'm just coming into the present moment. I remove all external distractions in my life, and I begin to follow the breath into my internal world. And as I breathe slower, the first 2 places I go is I release the eyes from straining, and I release any tension around the low jaw, the lips, the masseter. And as soon as I relax those 2 areas, those 2 of my 5 senses, the hypothalamus in the brain and the amygdala of the brain begin to turn down, and I relax into my hippocampus, which is where all the new information is being integrated. And I'll go through a body scan. I'll start today. Release and relax the space between the right foot and the right knee, free of tension. I'll take 3 or 4 breaths and focus my attention on that area and clear any blockages or inflammation using my mind. Release and relax the space between the right knee and the right hip, letting go of any tension in the quadricep, or the hamstring. Take several breaths and breathe through there. Release and relax the space between the left foot and the left knee. Taking several breaths, releasing the calf, the soleus, and the gastrocnemius, and tracing the breath along the tibia and the fibula. Free flow of energy. And release and relax the space between the left knee and the left hip, free of tension. Begin to really slow the inhale down. And the blood pressure and heart rate will drop. And release and relax the space between the right hip and the left shoulder, and the left hip and the right shoulder, forming a beautiful X that crosses at the solar plex region of the upper belly. And as you breathe here, relax your belly. Soften the belly. Release and relax the space between the right shoulder and the right elbow. And from the right elbow down to the right wrist. And from the right wrist out through the right hand and fingers, free of tension. Several breaths. Slow motion breathing through your nostrils. Shifting your attention to the left shoulder, and release and relax the space between the left shoulder to the left elbow hinge. And from the left elbow to the left wrist, free of tension. And from the left wrist out through the left hand, completely free of tension. Sense the blood, nutrients, and minerals circulating through your capillaries and arteries at the metabolic level. Let your head move left or right several rounds and wring out the cervical spine, letting go of any tension in the back of the neck or the upper back. Resetting the thyroid and massaging the esophagus, the trachea, and the vagus nerve. Try to find the perfect spot where the back of the skull can rest on your cushion. You'll know it when you find it. The head will just stop. And just drop your shoulders. And then breathing as slowly as you can. When the inhale and exhale are complete, pause for a moment and allow there to be a gap in time. And begin to sense the brain unwinding from the beta waves, which you were utilizing during your endurance workout, into a slower alpha state, and then finally into the theta brainwave pattern, where you're not fully awake, you're not fully asleep. It's a perfect state of rebalancing and rebooting the various nervous systems of the body, your cardiovascular system, and your musculoskeletal system from your workout. And as the body begins to repair itself and enhance the cellular vibration, you'll be more prepared for your next workout, taking this time for yourself. Try not to fall asleep. Try Try to allow yourself to be on the edge of conscious and unconscious, being awake in the dream. And just unwind all that you just wound up in your endurance workout. Try to practice this every time you work out. And I guarantee you, you'll see huge changes physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually in what you're trying to achieve in your endurance workouts. Ideally, it's 8 to 10 minutes, but some days I'll go to 20. I just need it. And as the breathing sequences, inhale, pause, exhale, pause, you'll really feel the brain open up to you here. You'll feel the heart open up to you. And you'll be really happy and joyful. So I invite you to hold this as long as you have time for today, and try to incorporate this sequence into your endurance workout routines. It'll be the best 10 minutes of your workout. My name's Harrold. It was great to be with you today. Go be great.